How are you? Welcome back to Wealthy Coin, which is telling people who own Shiba Inus to get ready for an $8.90 trillion earthquake. As the crypto world keeps a close eye on the launch of Shibarium's beta versions, there is news about SHIB. The main website for Shibarium says that there are 16 validators, which seems to be a good number. Shibarium has more than 505 million bones at stake, and more than 119 million bones have been given out in rewards. In this video, we'll talk about how to tell people who own Shiba Inus to get ready for an earthquake that will cost $8.90 trillion. Bad news. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to see the latest Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis. Let's start the video without further ado. KIB's reaction to the news about the Shibarium start was not what was expected. CoinMarketCap says that the price of KIBs has dropped by more than 2 in the last 24 hours. At the time this was written, SHIB was dealing for 0.8439 and had a market cap of more than $4.9 billion. But looking at KIB's on-chain data gave some hope that things would get better. CryptoQuint said that KIB's exchange balance was going down. A drop in the measure shows that there was no selling pressure on the meme coin, which is a good sign. Also, KIB had a high number of daily active addresses, which was the same as the number of deals. A chart of sentiments showed that KIB's exchange withdrawals have been going up lately. Still, the KIB's MVRV ratio was way down, which is usually a bad sign. Also, it was interesting to see that SHIB was still being talked about in the crypto space. This was clear from the number of people who went there. Shiba Inu is in a bearish storm because there is still a lot of chaos in the market and there are a lot of the assets on the market. This has stopped another rally like what happened in 2021. But some supporters have kept hoping that the price will go up to 10 cents or even 10 cents in the near future. According to statistics from CoinGecko, most investors who expect this price rise want to make up for the chance they missed during the last rally that changed their lives. SHIB went from being worth 10,983 cents on February 20th to being worth 8,190 cents on October 20th of the same year. This is a 749,597 gain in just 8 months. This made $1 million from a 134 commitment. Investors are still hoping to find another chance to get such a high return on their money. If you expected a similar rise in price, you would have to take 3 or 4 zeros off the current price of the object to see a similar rise. Shiba Inu is being sold for 854 cents at the moment. For the asset's price to reach 10 cents, it would have to go up by 1169 times. If SHIB can do something like that, an owner would need to put in a little more than 855.4 right now to make $1 million. In the same way, if an object can only hit 0.1, it would take 8,554 to make $1 million. But the important question is whether or not the asset can pull off such a rise, given where it is now and how much of it is out there. Shiba Inu's Vitalik Buterin's burning of 410 trillion tokens in May 2021 was a big part of the previous rise that changed people's lives. Because there are already so many of the product, it can't go up to 10 cents. So, the Shiba Inu community has led a number of projects to reduce the number of coins in circulation. For example, Blaze, Token, and Koyo Token are all community-based projects that have made huge contributions to the burn initiative. With everyone working together to solve the asset supply problem, the community is looking forward to projects like Shibarium Shiba Swap 2.0 and Shiba Inu Metaverse, which should help add more value to the ecosystem. If the number of people who use these projects is very high, the 574.8 trillion units of the product that are currently in circulation could be cut down by a lot. This could give SHIB a chance to try for 10 cents or 10 cents. But it's important to remember that this is not financial advice, and it's impossible to know exactly how the price of an object will move. The Shiba Enterprise hasn't changed much in the last 24 hours. It's currently worth 850 cents, which is a 2 drop in the last 7 days. This is because the cryptocurrency market is going through a time of uncertainty. SHIB is also down 19 in the last month, but it is up 5 since the beginning of the year. During the same time period, many of the biggest cryptocurrencies have seen much bigger gains. SHIB hasn't moved much in the last day, but it is up 1 from yesterday's low, which suggests that the altcoin may be close to getting some much-needed movement back. And now that the long-awaited Shibarium Layer 2 has been released, network SHIB could see some big gains in the coming weeks. The coin seems to have hit a bottom. SHIB's chart also shows that it's slowly gaining speed, as its relative strength index has risen to 50 after being around or just under 30 for a day or two. This shows that this SHIB has sold too much on top of its 30-day moving average. Yellow has been going down for a few days, but now it's leveling off, which makes it look like it's about to go up again. Also, it's good to see that the altcoin's support level is slowly going up. This means that the SHIB's place is getting stronger again after it fell recently. As far as the basics go, there's nothing that really explains why the SHIB has been slowly getting better over the past few days. But it's important to note that the entire coin market has gone up by 1 in the last 24 hours. If the US ends up not paying its debts, this fragile rebound could be wiped out. The US Congress and the White House have until June 1 to raise the country's debt limit. If it doesn't, it won't get paid back. Such a default would be very bad for the cryptocurrency market, including SHIB, which has been recovering less quickly than other important tokens in the past few months. The start of Shibarium and the SHIB the metaverse, on the other hand, gives SHIB reason to be optimistic about the medium and long-term future. Developers working on Shibarium say that Layer 2 should be fully released at some point between now and the end of August. Even though this timeline isn't very clear, Shibarium will make Shiba Inu a much more attractive platform for dApps and DeFi. As a Layer 2 network, it will make Shiba Inu transactions cheaper and faster, which is good for an ERC20 token that has sometimes been hurt by Ethereum's high fees. Recent information shows that more than 10 million deals have been made on the Shibarium testnet. At the most recent count, it was a little more than 12 million. This shows that there is a lot of interest in the Layer 2 network, which suggests that Shiba Inu dApps and projects may grow a lot after its full start. Bullishly, Shibarium will also cause more SHIB to be burned, which could cause its quantity to drop and its price to rise at the same time. All of this shows that SHIB could be way cheap right now and that the second half of the year could bring some big price increases. For the meme reason, these rallies may also be made bigger if SHIB. The metaverse also comes out at the end of 2023. In recent weeks, the metaverse platform has shown a number of changes, showing that it is still being developed. When it comes out, it will have a little more than 100,000 virtual plots of land that can be bought with NFTs, as well as many different areas and games. Even though there aren't many details about the platform yet, people are still very excited about it. The platform's launch is likely to cause big